D, wait for it, light bulb.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, last night we had the Super Bowl here in America, and they dropped the Marvel DC Plus trailer for the three shows, Loki, WandaVision, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I thought I'd take this time to break down each show and what we got to see from each one, and just explain exactly what might be going on or what might not be going on, all that good stuff and everything. So let's just go down. I'm going to break it down by show, and I'm going to break it down like what we know the most from each one. So first one I'm going to start off with is Loki. Now, if you notice right here on his shirt, it says TVA, and what is TVA? It stands for the Time Variance Authority. Now, this is a fictional organization, a group of timeline monitors. Now, the TVA claims responsibility for monitoring the multiverse and can prune timelines if they deem too dangerous to exist. Now, they also take action to prevent other beings from altering the time, past or future. And they were first seen allowing Justice Peace, a lawman from the future, to travel to the 20th century in order to stop the killer Zaniac. Peace is able to succeed in his mission thanks to the assistance of Thor, which this coincides with Thor: Love and Thunder. Now that makes me think that Owen Wilson might be playing Justice Peace, a former freelance agent. Now he was punished for infractions of time travel, and is currently a member of the federal police and special services units, and those are based in Brooklynopolis, and I don't think they're going to do anything with Brooklynopolis. And like I said, justices are kind of like judges in Judge Dredd, where they're like a judge, jury, and executioner. And it'll be really interesting to see if Owen Wilson wears the costume and flies around on a floating motorcycle. So that's really all we know about that one, because we didn't really get a whole bunch. We just got that one little clip. Now, so for the next one I want to talk about is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And so for this one, Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes deal with the aftermath of Avengers Endgame, in which Wilson was handed the mantle of Captain America. So in this one, we see him training at what looks to be like a Louisiana house, and he's training to be the new Captain America. And then, of course, Bucky shows up. And then in this one, we get these guys in these little flying squirrel outfits in the sky with guns and everything. And I want to say this is like an origin story, kind of. Maybe like a flashback of what the Falcon did before he became an Avenger. Okay, so Falcon is trying to come to terms with being the new Captain America, but the government has obviously picked John Walker, aka U.S. Agent, a militaristic successor to Captain America created by the U.S. government. And we see him being celebrated by the masses at this little football game right here. And it'll be interesting seeing that whole dynamic. Because it's obvious that Winter Soldier is frustrated in this show. And then there's this little two clips. They also have to deal with Baron Zemo, which you can see Winter Soldier confronting him here with all these bullets falling from his hand and everything, or the gun or whatnot. And you get to see him pointing the gun at Baron Zemo. But I don't think we're going to see Baron Zemo in his iconic mask from the comic book until the end of the show, and possibly carried on to a season 2 if there is one. So, of course, the last one I want to talk about is WandaVision. Oh my goodness, WandaVision. So excited. Okay, so first off, let's just jump into the different sitcoms that they're going to be referencing in this trailer/show. I do also believe the show is taking a page from the Vision comic, which is very good. If you get a chance to go and read that, I would suggest it. So for this first one, of course, all these black and white ones are obviously the Dick Van Dyke Show. They're referencing the Dick Van Dyke Show. I think they both look great. It's black and white like the Dick Van Dyke Show. So you got that one there. And then the second one right here, now this is obviously the 70s, which is, I think, or a 70s reference, which I think is referencing the Brady Bunch, especially in that house. Now, if you notice in this one, she's pregnant, which I'll talk about in just a second when we get to a different sitcom. sitcom. And of course we have this one right here where she's wearing the Scarlet Witch costume, which is so iconic, and it's from the comic books. And obviously this is like the best shot from the trailer and everything. And this is not the best take on the costume. It's very like Halloween-y and everything. But I'm not sure if what sitcom they're referencing here, just because they don't give us much to go on. They don't tell us what time this is. This is, you know, since she's wearing, this is obviously some kind of Halloween costume, I think so. So we can't really figure out what sitcom they're trying to go with on this one. So now this one right here, this one is obviously the Roseanne show. I mean, like, you just see her hair, her clothing. If you look in the background, the wallpaper is the same. It's the Roseanne show. And then this one, they're referencing the show. I believe Family Ties. I think that's the same set, but I can't really figure it out. It looks like the same couch, but I'm not sure. Now, if you look, they have 2 bassinets, and then there are 2 binkies flying in the air. And that, of course, is referencing their 2 children, Wiccan and Speed. Now, in this shot, is her kind of coming out of it, and I'm very curious to see what this world what this world is, and that you know, just what she's built is on her own doing, or if there is a villain behind all of this now. Now there was rumors that the villain Nightmare would be the antagonist for this TV show, and I would be curious to see if Nightmare puts Scarlet Witch in this kind of dreamlike world. Now Nightmare is a character that is depicted most commonly as one of Doctor Strange or Ghost Rider's major villains. And Scarlet Witch is said to be in Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, so you can see the correlation there. Now, Nightmare is the ruler of a dream dimension, and he is one of the Fear Lords. Now, he also has the ability to draw power from psychic energies of the subconscious minds of the dreaming beings. So I'll be curious to see if he's drawing power from Wanda as he creates this like dream world of what she's going to do to combat that. So that's a breakdown of the trailer from the Super Bowl of the Marvel Disney Plus shows. I have to tell you right now, I'm super excited for all 3 of these shows. We won't get Loki until 2021, but we will get Winter Soldier and Falcon and WandaVision this year. We'll get Falcon and Winter Soldier first. So tell me, guys, what was your favorite part about this trailer? Are you guys excited as much as I am? I'm so excited for these shows. They look so good. I mean, even just that one Loki thing, we got some good information from it, but I'm just excited for this. So go ahead and tell me what you guys think. Leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.